Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Rimworld Medieval Far From Home with me, Cornish-Knight. Now, before we dive into the game, just a quick status update. Status update for the series. 2 mods have been removed, and I have put 2 mods in their place. I will put a link to the link that's in the description that shows you my mod list. I will change it to I'll put a link in the description basically showing which mods have been taken out. For a quick overview, the ones that were taken out were, let's see, go down here. Basically, they were the Giddy Up mods. I don't think they are any longer installed. I believe, hopefully, yes. Basically, Giddy Up and Giddy Up Caravan I took out. Because they were causing a pretty nasty error to happen in their place, and in replacement for them, just some general life mods were put in place. I put in, let's see, where are they? Yeah, vanilla expanded patches and for royalty, and vanilla expanded patches for ideology. Those are the ones that took their place. So if you want to see those there, that's just like the modified mod list. So what I will quickly do is just flick through the list again so everyone can see what mods there are. I've been doing a bit of play testing in the background of this with a different save file on a different map, just to see if there are any bugs or glitches that would come up. The only one that I have been able to discover so far is that sometimes the colonists get stuck when trying to carry out some of the crafting and cooking orders. This can be solved by purely just drafting and undrafting them when they go back to their usual routine. Also, a couple of other things I would say is that if you're making my mod list to basically play the game, I would add the there's a work manager mod that basically allows you to assign work. I will show it off at the end of this, which would helps with a lot of the difficulties that come from the daily grind of playing in a medieval setting, where you need to have your colonists cutting a lot of wood, purely because they burn it to fire and a whole host of other things. So if you want to have that, I suggest you get that installed. Unfortunately, I can't do it with this Let's Play, because the mod is quite impactful, and they suggest that you do not do it on a save, you do it on a new game. So yeah, Colony Manager by Fluffy is one I would recommend to get. Also, he does one called Relationships, which is very nice as well. I thought I had Pharmacist installed. One second, I thought that was installed. Actually, no, that's something else. Sorry, my apologies. Pharmacist has I have 2 medical ones on in this game, both done by Fluffy. One is really good. Well, both of them are really good, but they do different things. Yeah, they got medical tab. But Pharmacist is currently not fully working with ideology, so I'm not using it. There's a couple of other things I wish I'd had installed. The relationship one is also done by Fluffy, which is something I would recommend, but as it stands right now, it's not quite working, so I haven't turned that one on either. But definitely, Colony Manager is something that people may want to get, especially to help with not the tedious grind of running a medieval colony, but just the fact that you need to have a lot of wood, and it's easier to set someone to do that. Right. I will put the link for when I show off the mods again in the description below, just to show people where it is, so they can look through it. And let's get back into the game, shall we? Right, welcome back, folks. Let's just get rid of this. In the last episode, we managed to start getting this put down in place, which was very good, because we need to get this quest done, and we need to get it done soon. We've got 5 days left to build it, so we need to get it built. We need to get some food in. We're low on food, low on medicine. We need some warm clothes. There are some quick other changes that I did. I turned off, by going to the mod section, for combat extended, I turned off auto reload from ammo select, which means that they will no longer just like pick up tons of ammunition, which is nice. I also turned off smoke effects. Fires generate dangerous black smoke clouds, causing health complications to anyone not wearing protective gear, which is fine and dandy and all, but it's hard to manage in this game. You can put vents in, but then you have the problem with heat, because obviously you're constantly losing heat to get the black smoke out, and it just becomes really, really tedious to micromanage, because the smoke is basically, it's realistic. I know it's supposed to be realistic, like if you're in a confined space and you have smoke, it's the carcinogenic nature of the things that you're burning. But the game is hard enough, I find, without having to worry about getting breathing and potentially future cancerous problems just purely from having a fire indoors. So I turn it off. Also, Mike has extreme flu, which sucks because we might actually lose him as a result. We're low on food. But one thing that is good is I believe we did put some traps up, I believe. If not, we'll put them in soon to protect our fledgling colony from pests. They are very good at stopping pests, I have found in my experiments. So let's speed things up. Right. Everyone should have their gear assigned, yeah. They all have some meals, they're not running out of anything. We do need to get some food done. We got a crafting bench. Sorry, the game paused when I was loading something in because of obviously an event. Right. Let's see. Yeah, event turned up. Bortos, king of... Sorry, let's just keep going. King of Philium has sent us a message. They are researching some artifacts but seem to have hit some roadblock. They ask for help by their best research and are willing to share some of their insight if the research goes well. We can jump to location. Give me 1 second. His mission for us is research opportunity, which is here. It's quite far away from us, well, it's not that far, but it's risky to send people early, so I may just turn it down. We have a medical emergency. His health is in danger. Okay, who's our medic? Prioritize tending him. Come on. Get up. Come on. There we go. Just get her on the go. He's throwing up, which isn't great. He's got extreme flu. He may die. If he dies, oh well. We'll just have to do something with him. We should have enough wood for this construction. So that should all get done. Right. So let's put an order down. Get some wood chopped. Yeah, we've got low food, low medicine. He's cooking. Right. Have to be careful of berries because they changed it in the game so that berries give... Well, they give a risk of getting a 5% risk of getting food poisoning. So you're going to cut that down. You're going to build the structure. Once it's done, we will probably tear it down. Right. We had some donkeys turned up in the last episode as well, which we are currently looking after, so they're fine. She's researching, just getting stuff done up. Couple of crafting spots going in case we need to make multiple things at any one time. Okay, we got some rations in place, so that we should be able to get some stuff made. Collecting the onions. Are we out of wood? Actually, that is pretty bad. So slow it down to speed 1 because we don't want to waste time. Let's... Where is John? He's there cutting. How much time do we have on left on the quest? 4 days. Okay. Hopefully one of the pawns will get to chopping wood. Because I do sort of need to get this food in. Because we're in the middle of summer. Our growing period isn't great. If you look here at our colony, terrain, we only have, until the middle of September. So, he's self-harming. Okay, so he's had a mental break. He's got extreme flu. Hopefully he won't die. Please don't die, mate. The problem is when you get extreme flu, and you had... Yeah, he died. Unfortunately, he had a mental break and we couldn't get to him in time, which is unfortunate. Alas, but that's the risk. If he hadn't had a mental break, we'd been able to tend to him and he probably would have survived. Unfortunate. So he's going to get burnt on the plague pyre. Just get some food stored away quickly. And then we will get some people... Oh, we have a fire where? Ah, there we go. Yeah. This corpse pile will occasionally set things on fire if you let it near to stuff. Right, you've detected a logging site near controlled by hit these people. So let's drop this down to normal speed. So there's a logging site, so we can raid it if we wish. Yeah, they're small independents, so they won't actually hate... there will be no repercussions. There's 2 people and there's a lot of wood. So if we wanted to, we could raid them. As you can see, it's pretty dark. And we do should not... We need to get the food in, but at the same time, we need to get a ton of stuff done as well. Also, there's blood all over the place, which is not nice. I don't think we can put mats or anything down to... Well, we can put a doormat down. So let's throw... What's the most leather that we have from... Because I don't want to use up stuff we have little of. We've got plain leather. Yeah, plain leather would do. Something like that there. Something like that there. We'll put a mat down. It will stop blood from getting inside our cave. We also need to go... sorry. I always forget. Sometimes I worry when the game loads and it will break the audio. We'll put a stone cutting table down as well. And we'll use the same bench spot for it. Have meals mostly made out of onions. We'll suspend cooking simple meals because we're making stews at the moment. Okay. We need to have some kind of eating area as well. Something like a table or a bench would probably be good. So let's take those 2 out. We'll put a table in here. They can gather around and have a quick meal. As I said, this is all just a basic setup for now. We're going to make it build a much complex structure. They're going to wake up in a second. My plan of action is to get them under wood. We'll then build this up and finish off the quest. Because as you can tell, we're running out of time. And I do need that to get done. So if push comes to shove, I will just tell them to not harvest food. And just to focus on, I think I wanted to do, allow cutting. Get them to focus on chopping down trees. They're cutting that out. Okay, so yeah. Get some wood on the way, please. Oh, no. Come on, guys. Right. I'm going to do something I normally don't like doing. I'm going to quickly go into here. We're going to go plant cutting for both of them. And we're going to go there. So they will basically now focus on getting plant stuff done. Because we do need the wood. So come on. Get this stuff done and sorted away, please. Right, so they're doing that. We just need a little bit more wood for them to basically finish the construction. There we go. So the pod arrives. Ceramic slab, double bed, masterwork, great bow, which is very nice, and some silver. So they can now pick up that and bring it inside. We should have room for them to put it away. Turn this back to normal settings. Yeah. I will turn Faith to these because she's actually fairly good at them. And now that we don't have as a pressing need for the research. So that's done. Monument complete. We can't destroy it for 15 days. But that is done. Get this allowed to cut. You need to get stuff like this to be hauled away, please, because that's important we get that stuff out of the way. There's no space in our storeroom for the bed. I'm really worried about insect infestations. That's what my primary concern right now is. We've got some bricks drying, clay bricks. Oh, they already are drying. It's down here, is it? Is it the ones? No, we've got some clay bricks. So we can make some more clay bricks. Retrieve the arrow. Yeah, prioritize hauling the master stone bed. It's not going to be as comfortable, but it would do. But like I said, I am really, really reluctant to mine into the mountain. In my experiments, I have found that the bugs are really nasty. So we're having to be careful. What I might do then is deconstruct that. And we'll get that installed here. Unless it's the wrong way. No. Well, let's just get them installed here and see what happens. Right, so they're getting that put in. He's doing that. He's recovering the arrows. Right. Meditating. Go on, someone get the bed installed. John. No, 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 no. But where did you pick the bed up? Okay, now drop the bed. Yeah, that's the blueprint. Do I need to have... Normally they just... construction. Cannot work on slab bed blueprint. Only Metro Zionist and automators can build. What kind of bed is this? A slab of material, of hard material made to sleep on. Slab beds are uncomfortable, but some see the use of them as morally good. Oh, it's a slab bed? Oh, okay. I thought we could sleep on those. No. Okay, apparently not. That's my mistake then. So. Okay, there we go. Wake up, you fool. Okay. Well, not a fool, but my own mistake. So, that's going well. So we've got a bed we can't use. We've got supplies coming in. This is going to go off in 3 days. These things will last for a while, so our food situation is under control. We do need to start building. Either out of wood, out of stone blocks. But we do need to start getting some kind of base set up properly now. So, yeah, make clay bricks, that's fine. We also have to be worried about pests. So probably what we want to do, I'm going to put down a cut order, get some more wood, put down some security, which is basic animal traps, and we'll put them around this edge of where we're growing stuff, just so that anything that wanders in we sort of catch, which will work well for us. It will take wood. What I do is I'm going to put a quick cut in here just to skip this bit. We can just speed time up for now. As I said, early stage of the game, we're not going to do a lot of jump cuts. But as we sort of get an established colony and we have the food supply under management, we're going to basically have to skip time forward a little bit, just because otherwise it's just going to be a lot of boring things. So I see you guys all in a second when everyone's woken up. And we're back. I need to take that button control off, it's annoying. So, yeah, as it stands right now, we are back in the morning. People are waking up, going about their business. So first things first, we got, let's see, furniture-wise what we can do. Simple table. We've got some extra furniture which you can do, which is like a simple, basic table. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this wooden bench, something like that. That's fine. That will give them somewhere to sit and eat just for a little bit. They're going out to build that. Orders for wood. So let's skip time forward, and now let's think strategically about what we want to do. We have some beds here. A couple of them, one of them is normal, the rest are poor. So we could turn this building into basically a bunkhouse, but it's outside of the area I would like to have as a defensive building. Hold on one second, folks. Sorry. Right, so better folks. Right, one thing that I have noticed by opening Ledger is that our wealth has gone through the roof, probably due to the mastercrafted stuff that we've got here, which isn't good. Because with high level items, it's going to attract a lot of attackers, so I'm going to either have to destroy it or sell it quickly. Now, I have a couple of suggestions we could do. We could turn this into a bunkhouse for some of the people. It's a bit outside where I'd like to have a base for them, so I'm not too happy about that. Also, like I said, I am tempted to block off some routes into the base, just to minimize where attackers can come from. So let's see, we've got some granite chunks, some sandstone chunks. Let's go structure. We'll go, yeah, sandstone, cobblestone wall. Put that in to block that off, so they can't, basically when they're fighting us, they can't double around and run up here and cause us issues. That should be enough for now. They're cooking. Yeah, let's get some stone cutting underway. Granite blocks, please. We've got enough. We've got that. Do it 11 times. We've got enough food to last us for a while. What I am tempted to do, though, is you're going down there to pick up stuff. Let's speed time up quickly. Doing research, getting the tables done and underway. He's building that now. He ran out of wood, so we had to be careful of that. But with this blocked up, we'll have a bit of security in some regards, because they'll either just come through here or come from down there. She's making some stone blocks, which is fine. Right, we've got food sitting outside, which is going to start rotting if we're not careful. That is something that we do have to be wary of. So, next step, we need to make a secondary storehouse. I don't want to open a hole here because the enemy may just run around and flank us, which is not great. So what I will do, build that, and we will go something like this. So, not enough materials. Okay, that's fine. Someone's cutting down wood. That's fine as well. To get stuff finished off, we have a table. The problem is we only have one person that can construct at the moment, which is problematic. Once we've got this done, we'll turn it into our primary food storage room. So all our raw food will be basically kept separate from everything else. With the bricks that we're making, with the stone bricks that we're making here, and with the with those bricks, and we have a ton of them up here as well. Yeah, these are going to be dried out. They don't break or anything, so that's fine. They just take time to dry out to make actually good clay bricks. So we have a table, we have some supplies. Getting this built up. Right, so I'll see you all in a second, folks. Rightio. Man, my frame rate is absolutely tanking for some reason. I wonder why that is. It's because I'm speeding up. Yeah, it's because I'm speeding up, my frame rate is suddenly dropping. I didn't realise that was happening. I don't know why that is. I have to, hopefully this hasn't been affecting the quality of some of my video. I have to check it after I finish recording. Sorry about that, folks, if it has been a problem. Right. Right, so let them get the wood cut. They're cutting the wood. We've got to turn that into a storage room. Down to first speed. Now, where is... Come on. Build some copies of it. Not with wood. We've got enough clay bricks, so we'll go storage. Ceramic. Oh, we don't have enough clay bricks. Fine. That's frustrating. So it'll have to be out of wood, which we don't have a lot of. I suppose for the time being, we can just use it as an overflow. Yeah. So, overflow it is. Clear all. Food, raw food, vegetables. And we'll go important, because I'm pretty sure this has been set to critical. Right, so we can have it like that. That's fine. I'll have to check the camera footage. If it's causing real issues, it's a pain, because obviously no one... Yeah, it's only at the highest speed, unfortunately, which is annoying. I'll have to have an experiment to see just how badly it's affecting the video footage. Yeah, that's a pain. But, so for the time being, we'll keep it on speed 2. Until I just have a chance to check out what's going on. If it is causing an issue, please let me know. Just because speed 2 is such a quick way for it to get stuff done. Where's he going? Harvesting poplar tree. It's to do with the ambrosia. It's ready to be harvested. I don't particularly care for it myself. It's a good trading item. As long as it doesn't rot. Yes, 26 days. We need to find someone to trade it to, really. So he's putting that in there. He's got coal. How many things he got left? Right. Storage, raw resources, stone blocks. We're going to chuck all our stone blocks in there and just clear up some space. Right, so we have a table. We have some dining stuff. We could attack these people for resources. Well, we could attack them to catch them as prisoners, but it's not really worth it. So they're all getting their stuff done. Extra supplies being brought in. What's that? The potatoes, these weird plants that we found. Right. You have to remember, potatoes weren't a thing around the medieval period, so yes. Okay, so they're coming through. Yeah, man, like it's dropping to such a low frame rate. I don't know why it's doing that. I really don't. Sorry, I don't mean to be negative. It's just like I thought the recording was going well, so I'm really quite concerned that my frame rate is suddenly tanking when we're getting to like high speed. And then like the morning comes and the frame rate picks back up. I don't know what it is. It's very strange. Okay, so we've got starvation is kicking in. There is food, so there's nothing to worry about. New quest. Sit from the stars. We hear a friendly voice in our minds who names himself Charlon Whitestone. And he sends us a message. He has revealed that there is a ship that can travel amongst the stars, is hidden on this planet. And he sends us coordinates to get to it. The starship is sleeping. We have to start it up when we arrive, and then defend it from opposing raiders who are trying to steal it until the startup sequence completes. It will be a long, difficult series of battles. Right. So the voice in our mind has told us that somewhere out in this wide, wide world there is a way to get home. And if we can get there and hold it against raiders, we should be fine. So where is it? That's the starship, I take it. Yeah, landed ship. That is a long way for us, but it is an option. We could build up a base, get a big caravan going, and then migrate all the way to there. We'd have to take a fairly long route. I don't think there's actual road network. Yeah, we'd have to go all the way through here, up here, cross this land bridge, and it's going to be a long way, and there's a lot of tribes. But we could potentially do it. Right, so raw clay bricks being brought in. Granite bricks are being made. Oh, where's technically granite bricks? We can make proper doors now, which is excellent. How's the wood situation? We have, once again, no wood. So, as you can see, this is why the mod manager would be really nice to have. I do not know why my screen rate is tanking at all. Right. Completed marble bricks. We have 110 of them. Not really enough to build anything magnificent, or the thing is, what we should probably be doing, rather than building buildings for ourselves to live in, which I know is what we really wanted to do, we should also be seriously considering starting to wall some places off. Probably up here, if we're being honest, to stop them from coming across the river. And so they only have a couple avenues of approach. So we turn it down to speed 2. We go structure, granite wall, and just hard block it. Don't put a door in it, don't put anything in it, because the enemy may see it as a point of weakness. So they're getting that stuff up. We need to get so much wood stored away for winter. It's unbelievable how much wood you need for winter when you're playing like this. Also, we still have some of the animal traps to basically do. Right, so that's blocked up. Okay. Also, we have to be careful of the wargs, because the wargs may hunt us if we're not careful. So, as always, wood is an issue. Research is ongoing. What are we researching? Smoked food. Yeah, see, he got food. Dirty cooking area. Food. It's a problem. We need to basically get a cooking area set up separately from the rest of this. Realistically speaking. So they're sleeping away. We need to get as much... The thing is, we really need to have a dedicated woodsman just to chop wood. But doing that at the moment, we've only got 5 people, is really bad. And once again, the frame rate absolutely tanks. Okay, so we've got to get to next day and get one more day under our belt. See you in a second. Okay, something interesting has happened. A wine merchant has arrived from the Melia Empire. Unfortunately, that's not really great for us. Also, other interesting thing, the frame rate tanks even when the camera is turned off, so I have no idea what's going on. We've got low medicine as well, which is actually really bad because someone has food poisoning. So I need to basically have as much medicine. The thing is, I don't think we have anyone who's got plant. Yeah, he's just got planting of 8 now, which means that, to be honest, what I really need to do is, if we're being brutal, is shrink the potato crop a lot. Put in a new growing zone. I mean, to be honest, at this point, it's more important to me than potatoes. So I am going to go like this. Go. Where's the heel root? Heel root, and he can plant some heel root. Right. There is a trader here. So we can get that done. She's coming out. Yeah, see, they're only selling us wine and they're not taking anything else, which is actually really bad. I'm really tempted just to gift them the masterwork table. Man, it has like no value. Well, not telling us about. Oh, he won't buy it at all. That's why. Okay. So they don't have really anything worth trading for us. He's getting stuff stashed away. The wood is just disappearing because we're... Yeah, that's why it is. I've forgotten. We're building all these traps. But we need to build the traps to protect our crops from animals. And... because they will come for them, unfortunately. And I don't want to spend all my time just dealing with the animals. So, hold the medicine, please. Right. Once that's all done, we'll have some protection. I'd forgotten about that. I'd put it down, and then suddenly we're having issues. Right, so he's gone antisocial because of the major food poisoning. Okay. Yeah, we haven't been able to stop him. Void his fellow colonists is moved to become because he's poor. Final intense pain. Okay, so he's just going to wander about being antisocial. Not great. Those things will last for us a while. We got some donkeys in the enclosure. How many can we take? Some, not a lot. Okay, if push comes to shove, I can expand the pen down here. There's a lot of like dead ground, so we could expand it out this way. So they have to have a bit more space. My plan is to use the donkeys really just for hauling goods and nothing else. Right, that's all set up. Wood situation, as I said, is terrible, but there's not a lot of things I can do about it. Just get them to chop as much as possible. Okay, get a harvest order out on those. Right. Counter the sowing for that. Just want you to get some heal routines. We have some growing. Problem is, we're running out of time for it to grow. That is the main issue. He's going for starvation, which is absolutely terrible. And I'm really lucky he didn't wander into a place with some insects. So, yes. That could have been very bad. So, we're going to leave it off here for now, folks. So far, I know it doesn't look like we've got a lot done, but completed a quest, got some additional food storage put in, closed up our defences a bit. One of our colonists is just being a pain. We got traps built around our farming fields so that the enemy, so any sort of not insects, any kind of creatures wandering into it will get stuck. They are very nice, actually, I have found. We're also getting some heal root down, though I don't know if it will grow in time. They're leaving because I had no use for them. We have some heal root out in the world that we can collect. And so yes, it's going okay. We still have some things to do though. So I'm going to put a cut in here, folks. If you've liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. I'll see you all again next time on Rimworld Medieval Far From Home. Goodbye, folks.